What's up, guys? How are you guys today on YouTube? By the way, I want to talk to you guys today about this special monster cable with the gold tips. It's a stereo jack and also a cable with a pretty good standard, and it cost me $60 years ago when I bought it. Like I said, I want to hook up my iDock to my 1, 2, 3 unit. By the way, this is that special cable. We do need that because this iDock only has a stereo jack output and a input charger and video output right here. But this is a pretty nice little unit here to use for my iPod 4th generation and also my 3rd generation iPod as well. But the stereo we're going to be hooking this up to is this Bose unit entertainment system. And this entertainment system does have RCA jacks on the back, but this does not. This cable comes in play because of the gold tipping of the cable itself. And by the way, this is gold tipped. Helps prevent anti-corrosion on all my connectors. But this is a very expensive cable because of the gold plating on the monster cable. Now, this is a 6-foot sheath cable, by the way. You guys can see that. It's all sheathed as well. It's a very nice cable. You guys can see very nicely done gold tips on either side, the stereo jack, and also on the RC plugs. And by the way, I'm going to let you guys in a little secret here. But you guys can see, this was originally gold as well, but the gold has faded off of my stereo jack. But you know what? I'm not too worried about that. That's typically wear and tear on the cable itself. But this is a high dop in the end cable here you can actually purchase and buy for your equipment to be able to hook up all your different things to your equipment as well. So let's go and turn the unit on. And on the back of the unit, you guys can see this is the back of the 1, 2, 3 unit, and you guys can see this has silver plating on the back of each RC jack. But this is where we normally hook up the iPod dock directly to the back of the analog signal left and right channel for the audio cables to work. Now, it's not a digital audio cable, by the way. It's a analog cable, but very good quality cable. I really do like it. Now, the way this cable is marked, here we have the left side, and here we have the left side, or that's the right side, that's the left side. Either or, but you guys can see the left side is taped in blue, and the right side is taped in red. Pretty good company. I got news for you. This is called Monster. I think that's what the name of this cable is. But a very good quality cable. Now I'm going to show you on how you can hook this up. Your iPod directly to your 1, 2, 3 Bose unit. By the way, you just take your ends of your cables, and by the way, this is a very long cable as well. And you take this on end, plug it on the back of the unit like that, and you'll plug the RCs in the back of the Bose unit. Let's go ahead and somewhat tilt up so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And you plug your audio cables directly in the back of your unit like that. You guys can see that? That's how you hook them up. You guys can see? That's what you would do to able to connect your audio cables to your Bose unit 123, and now you can actually listen to your iPod on your unit itself. Now, this cable is a nice cable. Now, can these cables break? The answer is going to be yes. This cable can break very easily because of how many times you can unplug it, replug it, and all sorts of different devices. But look, because she still works just fine. But yes, these can break. And yes, I paid a lot more for this cable. The reason why I paid a whole lot more for this cable is because of the extra gold tipping on the cable itself. Now, can you buy cheaper cables, ones with silver plate? The answer is yes. It will be 10 times cheaper than it is with this monster cable, but a very good quality brand. But you know, like I said, it's not a digital cable. It's an analog cable. Yeah, you guys can see that? Just analog. That's all it is. With gold plating on it. With gold tips on here and also on here. I used this years ago on all my equipment. This is what I would recommend to anybody who wants to hook up a iPod to a older system. But that's called a RC2 stereo plug, because that's what you need for your mini iPod dock here to be able to connect your iDock directly to your unit itself. Because without this cable, this won't work. Okay, if you buy the wrong cable and it has both RCNs on it, then you kind of screwed yourself there, guys, because you need the ones that has the stereo and RCA. And yes, this is a 6-foot, very nice cable, and it's all sheath. All this whole thing is made out of tire sheath felt. Now, doesn't matter what the cable looks like on the outside. It only pretends on what the cable looks like, the type of wiring and cable looks like on the inside of your cable itself. Now, what do I mean about cables breaking? Well, cables do break because of if you don't pull on the jack itself. Like this is the jacket of your stereo jack. You normally pull on that. You don't pull on this, because if you pull on this, you can end up breaking something on the inside of your cable. Now, let's take a look at the inside of my cable. You guys can see that this is on both sides of the unit of the cables. Okay, but what happened to this cable is this piece came somewhat unglued from the plastic on the inside. That's the reason why I'm actually repairing it right now. Guys, you can see it has a little bit of glue on the outside because I was fixing it to be able to use it. But yes, this is a bit of a problem with these type of cables. Now, these cables are a very nice style cables. Very good quality brand. And I would recommend anybody who wants a monster cable, do take care of them. Make sure you don't pull on the wire itself. Make sure you always pull on the end of your RCA cables. Now, we don't have a whole lot of flex here on these RCA ends because everything else is a pretty tidy up cable. It's very nice. I really do like this cable. This is how I can hook up my iDock to my 123 unit, and also I can use this cable for all things as well. But do take care of your cables, and don't keep buying very high expensive cables, but want to keep doing that, just to let you guys know. This is going to be expensive because of the type of golding or gold on them as well. This is a gold tipped RCA to mini stereo jack. And that's how I can hook this up to my receiver. It's very cool. I really like it. I recommend anybody who wants a monster cable and also get a pretty good cable and also get a good deal on it as well. Alright guys, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye guys. We'll see you in the next